I remember you very well indeed. You were in the
Jesus.
convent district of Ishval, isn't that
Oh,
right?
man.
And those people with you, they were members of your family, yes?
When I killed your brother!
Do you remember me when I killed your brother?
Remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Just want to let you guys know to hit that like and that subscribe. And if you guys want to get early access to next week's episode of FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood, you guys can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link's in the top pinned comment or the description below. And we thank you guys very much for coming by. Now, let's get on with our FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhood reaction. Hey, what is up, everybody? It is me, Sean Tank Top, and I am over here at Costa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with my very good friends Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the dojo. Drace, how are you doing over there, Draces?
Headed north.
Going north as north can go.
Fucking everybody's hanging out headed there. It's like all roads lead there and shit.
Except for Kimblee, who's headed west.
Yeah, true, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about all this stuff because we're watching FullMetal Alchemist Brotherhoods. We are on episode 33 of this here program. We are right around the halfway point. All roads are kind of heading north. Like a bunch of people that we care about and a bunch of the threads that we have are headed to this cold mountain region where we think a relative of Armstrong resides. We got ourselves another Armstrong, and she's a fucking lady, or at least identifies as such.
Giant woman.
A giant woman.
Giant woman!
Scar and
Somebody.
and definitely, yeah, Marco,
Probably.
we think, is over there. But also, Mei Chang and Xiao Mei are also on a fucking another train. So I think they're kind of split up, but I think that they're going to kind of converge, like once they kind of all get there and stuff. We characterized like King Bradley and his family quite a bit last episode.
I think it's gonna be very much the Avatar when they were struggling with like the Fire Lord. It's like, oh, we have to kill this guy. Like, and it became real. They're gonna probably struggle where like don't kill my daddy or whatever. Like
They're gonna be there the moment that they gotta strike him down, or also it could be like when he gets an opportunity where Hohenheim or whichever Hohenheim is just like, he's like, go for it, fucking do it. We don't need him anymore. We got what we needed.
Yeah.
And you can take him out, and his son steps in front of him. It's like, don't do it, Dad. He's my favorite.
That little kid's gonna do something.
True.
It's gonna be heartbreak.
That little fucking
That
fanboy?
little
No.
fucker is gonna pull on somebody's heartstrings. We don't know whose. Maybe all of ours.
Why are they alchemizing, Daddy? Like, or whatever. We'll get another one of those over there. This new state alchemist who is a sentry of like the Sin Squad and shit like that, and he's also going north. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening, and I think that they're definitely, I could see how we could jump around, but I could also be like, you could fill this whole thing up with just northern shit.
They could just jump right to the Armstrong lady and figure out her whole deal for a whole episode.
I don't know what else do you guys got on your bingo card? You guys looking out for anything else?
Well, this little the little panda needs to get a disguise because it's like the one clue.
They gotta dip him in something. They gotta dip him in some dye. We need to dye that panda.
Just paint him black. Or put him in a little furry suit that's an orange suit or something. And it's
Let's literally dress him up like a cat. If everybody's gonna keep calling him a cat, get him a fucking Garfield fucking costume and feed that motherfucker some lasagna and let's just go with it. You know what I mean?
We're children of the 80s that were like, the DC pandas were like a huge thing.
Well, I think also people were just concerned about pandas because they were
endangered.
Because they're goofy fuckers and they don't have sex.
They don't know how to have sex.
They're just a bunch of bumbling assholes that just fucking fall all over everything. They're just like, hey, I'm gonna crawl, but like I weigh 500 pounds. I'm gonna crawl on this like single branch, and then it breaks, and like I just fucking hit something. I'm like, oh, that kind of hurt. Whatever.
Yeah,
like,
pandas don't give a fuck about living, and that's why they're endangered, because they keep dying really easy. Them, just like us, are just bent on self-destruction. We see ourselves in the pandas.
Wow, that's deep. Really deep.
Everybody's kind of headed over here to these here mountains, and we're going to probably meet ourselves a new character. I'm excited to fucking get into it. You guys want to get going?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as we go through Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhoods. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode before anybody else gets to take a look at it, you guys can actually do that right now by becoming a part of our Patreon. Links in the top pinned comment or the description below.
Digging a tunnel under the fort. It's close.
We're going to meet the Oh my God.
What the hell?
All this digging, it's killing me.
Who is this motherfucker?
Who's this guy? Who is this brick shithouse over here?
Head over there, $5, get you early and uncut access every damn week. Then we make a drop on YT. We hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe, because that shit always helps and never hurts. Also, ring the bell thingy over there if you got the time. And that way, every time that we make a drop like here, you guys will know about it. You guys will see it. You guys can watch it, and we greatly appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. All right, let's get a load of this little goofy shithead panda fucker. Here we go.
They're gonna get got because of that panda.
Yep, he's too recognizable.
Yeah, it's too cute. It's too, the profile's too big. You just dip him in fucking paint or something like that, you know? That'd probably kill him, honestly.
See? I like the weird dog.
A young girl from Sheen who practices alchemy. After receiving a tip from Colonel Mustang.
You were just saying you wish they had a recap.
And now they're doing one. I guess they just do it sometimes. They just don't do it all the time.
Looks like there's a road near here that leads north. There. What is that?
It was an old logging road that passed through the mountains to the north area, but there were too many rock slides, so they had to close it down.
That definitely looks like where they were running through for sure. Shout out to this guy wearing so much white and like traveling in like a bunch of
Yeah.
Talk about confidence, man.
He's like, is that a sign of alchemizing?
And it would be equally simple for him to destroy the face of a mountain to once again block this road with a rock slide.
Transmutation marks?
He's going north, not
And the
west.
soldiers know. Look, there's snow!
Not that exciting, kid.
I mean, it is the first snow of the year. It's pretty nice.
They're not at the what I call the reveal in Chicago.
Ow.
Oh, see, that's now we're talking.
We had a snowball fight.
And we made a snowman.
Oh my God,
Whoa.
they're alchemizing it.
Oh
my
God, why do you have skulls for buttons?
They literally make it come alive like Frosty the Snowman, and then he has to and then he dies after midnight or whatever.
And then it's
right,
just like, kill me.
Why don't you grab something to eat?
I don't know. Not really all that hungry. But I guess we could look.
You're sort of eating for two, so you better just eat no matter
That's what I'm saying, buddy.
Yeah.
You're
It's
supporting.
why he's so small too. It's like you gotta.
How dare you say he's small?
We don't want him jumping off the train again, after all.
That villain hat.
Yep.
As soon as we hit the northern cold, you won't be able to sleep, even if you want to.
Oh shit, we're on the fucking Polar Express over here.
I was like, maybe think about stealing some jackets or blankets.
Oh Jesus, what do we got?
Oh no, there it is.
Oh cool, a fucking snowy train fight. I'm down for this.
Surely you're not alone. Where's your friend Scar? It's time to give up.
They're obscuring this face.
Yeah, no, look, it's the other guy.
The murderous Ishvalan I've heard so much about. So good.
Oh boy. Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, cool. Good staging. I'm liking this. Does he recognize it? This is
This is like the whole catalyst.
He's like, dude, you killed my brother. You gave me this arm. Oh fuck.
I remember you very well indeed. You
Jesus.
were in the district of Ishval, isn't
Oh
that right?
man.
And those people with you, They were members of your family, yes?
When I killed your brother.
Do you remember me? When I killed your brother?
Remember me, Eddie? When I killed your brother!
Hard to see a family resemblance when someone is losing tons of blood and screaming in agony.
Oh my gosh.
Like, just rubbing it in, dude. Like, I think Scar might have he's either gonna kill him here or we're gonna establish like another big rivalry. He needs some place to put that fucking that anger.
Mm-hmm.
Physically, I'm at a disadvantage.
Oh no, his hat.
Oh, he lost his fucking really cool hat. Ooh.
OMG, have you seen Kimblee's hat? It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I know. I can't believe Scar told him that it looked stupid, but he still kept it on, and then and kept whispering to himself, "That's not right. You can't do that."
See Brian's hat, Vincent. Oh fuck. Ha 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 ha.
What the hell? Oh my God. Oh shit, he's still on the thing. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's terribly humiliating to have to leave when we were just getting things started here.
He was overconfident.
It's like we're missing half the fucking train.
They're like, what the hell happened?
We're heading north. Yes, death. It's closing in.
Yeah,
This guy's like,
dang.
"Ugh." He's horny for death.
He will never be far from either. But what could be more beautiful than doing work that...
These guys walked in on a very intimate moment with this guy right now. Like,
This is the only way he gets off anymore, is like almost
I was about to say,
dying.
he's flying half-mast while he's making his speech right now.
He's like either taking lives or he's almost dying. He cannot do anything but those two things.
Right. I mean, he lost a fair amount of blood, but definitely still had enough in the tank to get half a chub going.
I hope they're safe.
See, there he is.
My skin's...
His face is fucked.
We haven't seen his face. This is the first time we've seen his face. Oh shit.
It could have healed your face completely so it wouldn't hurt so much.
No. This is the face a man like me deserves.
Oh no.
Oh man. He looks, if we talk about, I think you should leave, he kind of looks like Carl Havoc over there. It's like,
All right. So that was the plan. They'd split up and like,
yeah.
They're not there at the hotel?
No. They left yesterday.
oh, we got the
Okay, all right.
the closing credits animator back.
All right. Well, thank you.
It's so funny when I'm like, there's got to be like one team that animates her and then another team because
Yeah, they definitely upped the cans, the hooterage, like, quite a bit with this one, like, or they're like that Lindsay Lohan Harry Potter skit from
SNL skit.
Like, I don't know what happened this summer. Oh, nothing.
Welcome back. How was your summer? Boring. Nothing happened.
It's military land beyond the fence, so stay on the road if you want to live.
Huh? This guy's like manning the wall or something like that. These guys are way the fuck up there.
Teacher said she was tossed out here for a whole month during her training. She survived.
No.
Could Ed crawl inside the armor and
That's
like,
what I'm wondering.
and like rest and maybe get out of the cold a little bit, and he could just kind of like, does Al get tired?
I don't think
Oh
so.
shit.
Oh, look at that.
Who is
A
it?
bear? Who is it?
I mean, a type of bear.
Yeah.
Ooh, look! Oh my God!
Oh.
What the fuck? The chainsaw alchemist.
But you have automail too, huh?
Huh? Mediocre, just because mine's not tacky like yours?
The library is open.
This guy's popped out of Cyberpunk.
Now surrender peacefully, you miserable Druckmann spy, or I'll show you exactly what this
Druckmann.
It's like literally I'm from the government. Show him the watch.
What the hell? It shouldn't be hurting.
It's not used to all this cold.
Oh.
He's rusted up like the Tin Man.
Your resistance is futile.
Oh my! Oh shit! He's a Borg.
Oh my
He's a
God.
Borg. Oh my
No,
God!
not his hand.
What the fuck, dude?
You okay?
This is bad. I hope I die here, or else Winry's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I think they have like special cold weather
Yeah,
auto
there's
mail.
got to be some element of that, which would be stormtroopers. Jesus,
Dang,
sick.
she hot.
Yeah.
Some trout pout lips on there. She's been on Instagram Live for sure.
But how do I verify that? Anyone can claim to be somebody.
They're paranoid at this wall.
Something's happening up over here. It is very well. Like we're dealing with some crazy shit, you know.
Yeah, and it's like probably a border, so it's like.
From Major Alex Louise Armstrong. Just read that.
With the rose.
Oh.
It's from Alex, all right.
Aren't you even gonna read it?
A letter of introduction means nothing to me. I don't put much stock in anyone else's opinions of a person.
Huh.
I prefer to
Dude,
judge the people
she's
I
like
know
hard
by
as
their own
nails compared to him.
And like she hasn't seen her brother probably in years, and she doesn't even give a fuck about his letter.
I mean, this is cool characterization. Like,
She's like, I don't give a fuck what that idiot says.
yeah, right. Yeah, what did you take his shirt off when he wrote this? Fucking loser.
Yeah. Honestly, he's still ripping his fucking shirt off every 5 minutes.
Quit gaping like an idiot and start walking. Before I tear your little body apart limb from limb.
This is cool. This is,
Oh my god, she's there. Oh my god.
Coddle you because you're
I like that angle of characterization that she is like completely the opposite of him as far as how she treats people and stuff like that.
But it's also
We'll keep it running to see if we got anything.
It's very Song of Ice and Fire, where like the Northerners are like, y'all, you Southerners are fucking soft. You're just like,
yeah, soft pussies down there. Absolutely, yeah, for sure. Cool episode, like some fucking fun fights. I really liked like the staging of the. Except for, what's his name? The Crimson Alchemist talks a lot of fucking smack and like didn't. I don't know. Scar kind of bested him with like with a fucking spear. He's just like,
yeah,
like he didn't even alchemize his ass. Like he was like, I just pinned your shit, and then you got a boner for death.
Well, I'm assuming he was like, number one, he has to see how he does in a fight, and I mean, he did. He was like, I'm just gonna go get him and kill him, and it's like, nah. And then I think he knew that he was going to get his ass kicked, but I think that he's like, oh, cool. And now I get to almost die, and I like love that. So
either way, he wins. If I fucking win, I win. If I die, I still win. There's no way you can't win. There's a little bit of that for sure. You know, like, but I mean, like, you know, the moon coming out and changing. There was cool, like.
For a second, I'm like, which one's turning into a werewolf?
And we did get like we got two things. We got the Green Goblin, like, I'll see you again, Spider-Man, you know, or what, we got one of those, and then we also got like the hilarious like douche chill Wolverine, like you know what I mean, like you know what I mean, from Scar, you know what I mean, which was like two great yells, two great things kind of happening at once. Instantly, I kind of have a handle on this. That's really good writing. Instantly, I have a handle on how these Northerners fuck around. From her.
Although the one guy was just like, yeah, puny. It felt so like that cyberpunk edge runner where it's like, my fucking shits are the best, and yours are just little tiny puny ones. And I'm just like, calm down. And I'm thinking with this broad, it's like when she ripped up her brother's letter, I think she's also like, she's gonna have a whole like love is the death of duty type shit where it's like, nah, I don't give a fuck about my brother, because if I give a fuck about anybody, the mission fails or whatever, like that type of shit.
Something like they're on some, and also they're talking about spies, Drucken spies or something like that.
I'm assuming that's the what's to the north, maybe, like the
whatever they're guarding against. I could and would assume so. Again, it's just like a wall situation. The wildlings are over there.
We'd have to pull up a map because I think they've shown the surrounding countries before. So yeah, it might be.
Marco's shit is fucked up. He's got a melted, like, he looks like the old man who was dancing around in those Six Flag commercials back in the day.
Oh my god.
But like melted.
He's kind of like Sloth from the Goonies.
Yeah, there's like, a little bit of that, you know.
I'm like, he needs his eyesight, Scar, to do science. I guess he
Don't
one
give him
eye.
a droopy guy. Yeah, like.
But yeah, the one eye's fucked up, and I'm like, he could do more science if he had more eyes.
One-eyed Willie.
Also, like,
and he comes over, he's like, I could fix it if you want. He's like, no. We don't need to do anything else anything more, you know. And this whole idea or just really kind of hammering home, like how, you know, there's a reason that like everybody, almost all the literature and all the stuff about Eastern forms of alchemy has been kind of removed, and they're doing different things that these guys don't even think is possible. Like fucking like when Mei Chang is like alchemizing, they're just like, she did it from so far away. Like there's like they're and like and with ease. I mean, she's a pint-sized little baby, like, you know, and
like knowledge is power. Also, yeah, and her clan's apparently like one of the weaker clans in that country. So I'm like, yeah, what is the strongest clan? What is their alchemy like?
You know what I mean?
That's what I was like. Just go to the source, kids. Just go there.
And yeah, and also it could be like, it's kind of like video gaming where he's like, it's like, oh, we'll set you up with, we have a special oil that we treat all of our iron with or something like that, you know, that'll make you kind of, that'll make you even more impervious, and even if it gets cold, you won't lock up.
I wonder it'll be a thing where like they have to bring this knowledge to Winry, maybe. Or somehow Winry ends up in the north to learn.
They instituted her into the story for just a minute.
They had her there for a reason. I'm like, and then they're like, oh, new auto mail that doesn't freeze up in the cold. This is, I think they're doing it on purpose because she needs to learn those skills.
Do you think, what kind of face do you think they're going to make when they see her again for the first time after?
Awooga. What?
Yeah. It's gonna be something. Like, no, I mean, I don't know, I'm joking. But Morgan, I mean, like,
depends on what animation team was on.
It depends on which
that job.
It depends on if we got
is it the A team or the B team?
Yeah, seriously, dude. I mean, like, yeah.
Unless these are just the tits we're getting for the rest of the show.
It could be. I mean, like, you know,
because maybe the Stinger credits thing, or I mean, not the
was
Stinger.
there to introduce the new tits?
Like that wasn't her at the beginning, like when because we're like, oh, her boobs aren't as big when like it's not this, but I think maybe that was her in the future.
Well, I think also once we got that new ending, we hadn't really checked in with her that much.
Well, no, I remember post that ending, there was one.
And it was, and they were
and
regular,
I was like,
regular,
they're just normal
like,
titties, so like, what is this? And that's why I was like thinking, oh, we got a pervert on our hands.
Yeah, no, I think it is just like whoever. They're just like we're they kind of we're like, and that kind of happens. I hear that sort of happens sometimes, like in animation, like studios, like where you'll have teams or whatever it is. It's like, all right, we need you to do this section, we need you to do this section, we need you to do this section, and we need you to do this. So you're up for this week, so you're doing reset, and they're just like, really, like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, oh yeah, like oh god, the fucking fun episode, great fights, like some cool stuff. We kind of moved, and again, like instant. I just feel like I have a handle, at least initially. I'm sure we're going to explore and compound, and we're going to find out more about it. It'd be interesting to maybe there is a very good reason why I mean, I think that she's like this with everybody, but maybe there is a really good reason why it's like that she resents her.
Maybe she's mad at him for killing people in Ishval.
Dude, yeah, she's like, yeah, my fucking...
Oh, at her brother, maybe.
My piece of shit fucking brother went down there and signed up to go be a part of this whole thing. Yep. And when I'm actually somebody here who's actually minding the door of something important. You know what I mean?
Actually, that could be a thing. I didn't think about that.
I think they've been making a lot of. They slowly, you know, throughout the whole thing, like the people that we are kind of, some of the people that we were rooting for and some of the people that we're supposed to like kind of be into have done a lot of shitty ass things, and they're bringing in, maybe they're bringing in an accountability element with that.
Yeah, because wouldn't it be interesting if she's the meanest lady you ever met, but has she ever done war crimes? Nope. She follows they wouldn't be Geneva. Well, it wouldn't be Geneva. Whatever. The agreements,
Ishvala conventions.
Yeah, and like she's like she's like, I don't do war crimes. I don't obliterate villages.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. Like I'm rough around the edges, and you're flowery, and you take your shirt off all the time and shit like that.
And he's like sensitive
walked
and
on the carcasses of fucking Ishval and children, and you know, and I just said, fuck yourself. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm gonna be where the real work is. You know, like.
Oh, it's just funny how like. We, in other cartoons, we like would read into subtext, but we know the show wouldn't actually go there because it'd be like, you know, a kid's show or something. Where it's like, this show is so funny because it is so kids and whimsy and goofball shit. And then on top of a like actual literal war crime shit going on, and they just coexist and it makes sense, which is like an insane, the longer I watch the show, the more impressive it is.
Yeah.
That it's just
that it can walk that tightrope.
That is a hard fucking thing to do, and it's wild.
No, I mean we saw fucking like an exit wound of a head of a fucking 5-year-old child, and then like you know, and then we're just like, oh, that's a cute baby panda. You know what I mean? We're
watching this, and there's that cute library scene with the little baby Führer, and you know that there's a possibility in the future that we would get like a coup in the country where the wife and the son would be put against the wall and like shot like dogs, and we might see it. That could happen.
Or there's a thing like where like you know they're battling with Scar. He fucking hits them and he does one big stroke of his sword. But what does he do? He takes off the arm of his kid. He turns his kid into his hero, not having an arm. You know what I mean? Like there's tons like they could do it. They could do it.
They
you know
could,
what I mean?
because they've done worse.
Which is why
like when you're watching it, you're like,
writing,
oh God, what's
writing
going?
revenge written in blood with a random body. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So no, and that is what's impressive, and it's exactly what Abe said to us when we said that we were kind of getting ready to start this. He goes like, it is crazy. He goes like, it is weird as this is to say. It's a synthesis of the kind of the ATLA fun pluckiness and stuff, and you know what I mean, like, and then with like the darkness of fucking AOT, and there is stuff that rivals some of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, and it's really there. So I don't know, man. Like, I'm excited to check this next thing out. I'm very excited to get some eyes on this new fucking Armstrong broad over here. So I'm ready to get into that. If you guys are ready to get into that, if you guys want to see our reaction to the next episode, to episode 34, you guys can get a hold of that right now. If you're watching on YT, you can get a hold of that by clicking one of the links in the top and comment or the description below. It takes you over to our Patreon, the best way to support the channel. Help us keep the lights on over here, and you get early access every week. We make a drop on YT, you get the next one. So if you want to get some eyeballs on that, we would greatly appreciate it if you guys would do that. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, hit us with a like and a subscribe. Ring the bell thingy. That shit always helps and never fucking hurts. Helps people find the channel, and we would greatly appreciate it if you guys would do so. We thank you guys very much for hanging out with us, and we'll check y'all later.